Hello and welcome to the stream. This evening we are playing some more of Jade Empire on the original Xbox. We'll be picking up from where we were yesterday. We just finished fighting that woman. What was her name? Jia or something like that. It was a tough fight and we had to turn the difficulty down to get through it. Mainly because every time I hit her I was taking damage. I don't know if she had some sort of reflection ability or something like that. But we got through it. The next step is I believe we've got to go and see the Emperor. But before we do that, I want to do a few more quests in and around the Imperial City to see if we can level up or not. I'll see where our level is at. Okay. Let's have a look. So we've got 2 style points, but they're not really, can't really use them anywhere. We're at level 15. We need 3,055 points to level up to 16. So I think that's probably doable. Just run around the by the outcrier.
I can't sell upgrades if I can't find supplies. What? Oh, you're the one with the flyer, aren't you? Forgive my impertinence, but do you own that flyer, perhaps? I am Hingu, a mechanic and a businessman. I supply upgrades to people fortunate enough to have flyers. However, I have had some trouble obtaining parts of late. My previous associate went on a trip to retrieve valuable parts and never returned. I need someone brave, someone who is a capable pilot. The missions I have are dangerous, but the rewards are worth it. I will pay you good silver, and I can sell you parts for your flyer to make it better.
What? Make it better? This is the finest ship of its kind. I should know. I made it. You're just a fix-it man. What would you know about ships?
I have been working on flyers since they first started appearing in the Empire. I take these rickety contraptions and make them into something amazing.
Rickety? There has never been a flyer more solid than the marvelous dragonfly. Rickety? Your wits are the only thing rickety around here.
I have some supplies in the North Provinces that I need to pick up immediately. We've had trouble with bandits up there, so it might be tricky. If you could bring me those supplies, I'd have the parts necessary to upgrade your flyer. What do you say? Very good. Here's your wind map. It'll show you where to go. I'll also pay extra if you get rid of those bandits plaguing the area.
Interesting strategy. Now try winning. close. We need to end this. That's it. We have to get out of the fight. You're scuffing the finish. Don't let them hit us. I just finished this thing. Interesting strategy. Now try winning. Whoa, that was close. We need to end this. Hey, watch what you're doing.
This is proving quite difficult. It doesn't give you health for ages. It doesn't give you any upgrades for ages. Take him out. No chance there. Fucking hell!
Okay, another impact and we start losing pieces. Abandon the fight.
This is too much. I just want to level up. Come on. Right, take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Oh, fuck off. Give me some fucking help. God damn. Give me some goddamn health.
Okay, another impact.
No
and we
health.
Start losing pieces. Abandon
No
the
health
fight.
whatsoever then. I didn't get any. It didn't even give me one health drop. No health and no upgrades. That was sick.
you're doing.
The second you don't get one of them ones that's following you in, you're fucked. You've got no rear attacks, so you've got to stay at the bottom of the screen, and all the enemies are coming from like the bottom third. It's too much. You need health. You need upgrades. I mean, look at that.
We can't take much more of this. Whoa, that was close. We need to end this.
So close then. If Hannah took that hit, I would have preferred to stay on my original weapon. I think the spread does more damage, but so bad. Take it out. Fuck you again. Oh, fucking bastard. Oh. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get fucked again. I'm going to die. You can't hit him early, that's the problem. Go down, you bastard. Please tell me that's it. Oh, thank God. Wow, that was rough. Okay.
You have returned. Not bad. There were some great flyer parts among those supplies. Yeah. So, yeah. So, excellent. I am most pleased. The prefect of Shandang County will be glad to hear he has an escort. His ships have taken a heavy toll lately. There are many raiders between here and the prefect's home, and his ship is intended more for
Escort
luxury
mission.
and less for war. Get the prefect home safely, and I will reward you well. The prefect has also told me to offer you extra silver for destroying as many of the raiders as you can. The prefect is anxious to be going. Here's your wind map, and remember...
I'll have a go at it, but I'm not going to spend ages trying to do it. I don't think I'm going to bother retrying that. I don't really care about this guy or his ship. I mean, it's like I don't really want to do a shooting game. That's a shooter. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to play an RPG. The shooting segments are a nice little, excuse me, nice little side game, but I ain't going to bother.
It seems the mission was... I regret I have no more mission.
Well, fuck the prefect, he's dead. Anyway. Right, so...
I didn't really like the Outlander before because he was always screaming.
Okay. I mean, there's missions in the Necropolis. But I don't think I want to go there. Should I go to the arena? I think we'll go and try the arena out. Okay, I still need 3,000 more. 3,000 more to... How do I get to the arena? Prefect Giton. Let's see.
Why would the governor want to accuse you of doing this, Sung Tao?
Good day to you. Are you here to help my friend, Prefect Jitong, with this little difficulty we're having?
What?
Good day, miss. Are you the new No, I can tell from your attire. Everyone I send for disappears. There are powers at work here that are beyond my means to control. I am Prefect Jitong. It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial. I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man. The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice. Really? You will help me? Thank you. Thank you so... If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Song Tao to death. But every time I ask... Our best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my... Chandler Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, when I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared. I have no idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling. He spends most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling. I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere. But you... Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly, I...
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you. You couldn't see for yourself? I was just Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
What do you want? Do I know you?
Really? Lots of people know me, so what? I'm a little busy right now. Who? I don't know anybody by that name. Leave me alone. Look, you don't have to get that way. These guys are ruthless. I'm just looking out for myself. I hope they decide to kill you instead of me. Come on. I'll take you there now, but I can't promise you'll get a warm reception.
Zibao, what is the meaning of this? Summoning me to this place was bad enough. You know I can't stand the stench of these beasts. I've already dealt with the last shipment of slaves, and with that damned prefect poking into our affairs, we have to be extra cautious. Now, there's an unknown quantity in this little meeting. Just who are you? Song Tao, isn't that the fool who's taking the fall for Chandler Ling? Well, you've overheard your evidence. Too bad you won't get to tell anyone. Zibao was a fool to bring anyone here. We can't afford anyone nosing into our affairs right now, and you've heard too much. Get her, boys, but don't kill her. We'll get quite a bit of silver for this one.
Leaping tiger. Leaping tiger.
This has gone far enough. You're far better than the last dog who dared cross us. I have an eye for raw talent. That helps when picking slaves, but it comes in handy. Who are you? And why are you here? You're clearly too skilled to be one of the... You are with Jitong. Unless he was dipped in silver recently, You're better than that. You've just shown me your strength. Any poor wretch who had the discipline to fight like you wouldn't let themselves be in. Someone like you deserves to work with me, not a pope. If only I had a silver coin for...
Intolerable. One more mistake, Kui, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem. But enough! Find a solution and leave me alone.
This is not an appropriate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision... This is turning out to be an excellent day. Most ostentatious indeed. I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match. A single glance tells me you are a remarkable woman with the perfect mix of strength and grace to grab a crowd's. The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a... Some might be suspicious of one seen publicly consorting with the Lotus Assassins, but I have no such qualms. You're as welcome here as the Emperor. What say we get you signed up for the greatest... That's the spirit of the thing. Now, what name... Right, a fine name. A fine name. But it won't sell. Not at all. Think of something that would sound engaging. Silver Phoenix. Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight, and I'll... Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. Any other questions? One other thing. You should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get to know them as well.
We're all one big happy...
You're a big, happy idiot.
As you can see, For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take... Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast. I should take a moment and explain... I like to keep things simple and organized. Any other way, and things get more convoluted than the celestial. When you're ready for your match, ask me about it, and I'll give you a quick summary of your opponent. Various enchantments woven in this place keep the fights from being deadly, but they're no less real. Are you ready? Excellent.
A new warrior does battle with the Beast.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally, I'd have started you... You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well.
That really was a fantastic battle.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. But
sometimes you don't even need... One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more... Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them. It'll wow the crowd and teach them a... Are you ready? Excellent.
Four students test their skills against one master.
Hmm. There's a lot of loading screens with the arena, it would appear. So yeah, this is probably going to take a while. Fights won't, hopefully, but the loading screens clearly will.
Those boys won't be back anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts. The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention. I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to disconstructulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at hapless Han. Are you... Excellent.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Leaping tiger. Focus. I am...
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. I want to... What? I think you're ready to face hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time and Are you ready to get... Excellent.
Can Silver Phoenix surpass Hapless Han and leave the qualifying division?
You dealt with Han very well. I knew you would.
Kui, that will be it. I bring you a message from my employer, Kai Lan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most... Kui, you may...
Well, that was good. He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kylon couldn't leave the arena alone. He has become a very important man here with the help. Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He's also a member of the Kylon oversees things here in the... The gift right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the guild has recently been inhumed. Kylon sees this as a... Do not discuss them openly. The guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not... For this...
Well done! That fight was much better than the... With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine.
Black Whirlwind!
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to you.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready... I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to... What? Now that you have qualified for the Bronze Division, the stars themselves need to hear of Silver Phoenix. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the Great Southern Forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready? Excellent.
These monsters crave the flesh of man.
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those... many, many people.
You deserve it. It was an honor.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's... The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry... Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging. Are you ready? Excellent.
The Pit of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
Leaping tiger.
Fantastic! A test of speed passed with
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated. I'm sure you won't mind if I take a moment. Kylon the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far. The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with silver. That is all. If you will excuse me,
Ah, well, I'm certain that... yes, your next fight. There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of... I have word that you're going to be facing a fighter especially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of... I was originally thinking that you'd done well enough to face Crimson... I'm certain... Are you ready?
Many of you are asking yourselves why the Serpent would return to the ring. Am I not? We've all seen the flawless technique of the soaring star that is silver. And so, the Serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you evil and terror incarnate.
Leaping tiger. Focus.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before. No one questions your skills. That is why you were allowed to... I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Cup. That reminds me, I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match. He didn't say... Go, speak with...
Before you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement. Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, this is Sweet Poison Lin, a master of the Toxican arts. Sweet Poison, standing before you is Silver Phoenix, the one we discussed.
I know this one by reputation, and that's enough. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially
Not even if it offers you a chance at the Bronze Division. Crimson Kana's rise to Bronze Division champion has been good for business, but she has become She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped.
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink.
She will be dealt with regardless. Why not benefit from our actions and ensure...
When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in...
If you accept, the guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating... If that is your choice, then so be it. You may... I strongly advise you not to bring...
We should warn the Sword Mistress. They're trying very hard to kill her.
Our business is concluded.
Thawir nis tu kuiruk. Ayer fun. Sair irwu nisir tin wafun. Wo nisir wir uk noku nafifir. Patier. Sair uyufwis patuyer? Uksair kun ni kak no aku kwawir fuisir aku fagita. Uksair caritas fonir sisair ir furk tatasir, ir karanos sakupono. Uksir watuafu ni frot. Ono wiri fuiro tarir noka sisair na workur ktantir. Aka wo na wir sawir sonsi noka uk napir. Nara wir wo ifuir uk sunurk. Wo sair pinir so. Wo sair.
I want to hear what... Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the Bronze Division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you...
Silver Phoenix stands to take control of the Bronze Division from Crimson Kana.
This is it!
Kana's winning streak has been broken at... I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship...
Well, sire...
Come now, the arena... I mean no. Now that...
Wosa wire noka ukraponi apawafa son siyer tu wirwo. Wowo nikfra fo wowo sawir konba. Ukwiro ni sayer tatasi yeru yu. Wo nawir siyer fu ni winyanakan. Sata kwa wir ni wosa wir sawa wira swir cook. Wosa wire noka ukraponi apawafa son siyer tu wirwo. Wo ifo yer uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasi yeruk. On we pifir. Wono wer ifo yer parir noka sisa yer na workwek tanti yer. Wosa wire noka uk raproni apawafa sonsi yer tu yer. Wo sa yer pinir sokart ayawier. Tier Nick Puntu.
The Bronze Division champion approaches. I hope you're ready for the challenge awaiting you in the Silver. Remember, Soldier's the champion at this level.
Dogs nipping at my heels aren't worthy.
What do you... Now that you are champion of the Bronze Division, the Silver Division awaits. It seems that, indirectly, this serpent has decided to keep your career interesting. A demon has been added to the regular roster since your earlier victory. And since you've shown aptitude, I'm letting you face him first. This is indeed an honor, though it will not be easy. Excellent.
That's not particularly positive, is it? It just comes up and says, remember to save off. And I haven't saved for about an hour. So that's good.
Will the demon rend flesh from bone, or will a lone warrior prove stronger?
Another demon falls. We shall have to add a new division for you alone if this keeps up. Kylon the Serpent wishes to speak with you personally. You have already been granted access to the back room of the arena. And oh, and one other thing. The Serpent has requested that you visitate him.
We should have told you that Kylon will only see you alone.
It is vital that we talk a moment. You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks. You are a smart young woman,
smart enough to know that you will get much further as my friend than my foe. You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future. Cheat is such a pedestrian term. Like the fountains that channel water throughout the land, right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Kui has told you. Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate... Come now. The Guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed, and with his death, a new... I intend to replace him in that role. Did you? An interesting claim, and one I'm not sure I believe. You don't match the description we have of the killer, but then the description... If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins a repayment. There is the matter, however, of your friend, Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here and that he left the arena, but do you... He has good reason not to tell you about this part of his admittedly... Whirlwind's past is certainly a colorful one. Public displays of rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder, excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating in public. If you trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive fighter. We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox. You could reach that point yourself, you know. Indeed, that's... To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I... You place yourself in a I would hate to see your career stagnate. You see... What is that noise?
Hey, you can't...
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
No, you won't, Whirlwind. Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as we may talk again.
We're leaving now. You and I have to talk. Alone. Look, you can't trust Kylo. I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it if he were really crafty, but...
You didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind?
Step back, Joe. For once in my life, I've got something important to tell someone.
You have nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the Serpent's tail! I've been in a while. All this best behavior when you're in the city business was where... Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kai Lan's thugs. Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was. The arena was about the same as it is now. Kui and Kai Lan were there, and Lucky Cho, too. But he was just a runt back then. My brother became the arena champion. The Raging Ox. They said he retired, but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know. I'm the one who killed him. Raging Ox was one of Kai Lan's men. Well, he wasn't always. Kai Lan approached me first. And when I turned him down, he went to my brother. When Ox joined up with Kai Lan, I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting his way to becoming champion, and doing a little work for the guild on the side. He was so cocksure and wouldn't listen to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kai Lan, he stopped. Soon Ox became Kai Lan's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was... One night I followed Ox back to Kai Lan's. I was drunk and I was mad. But Kai Lan was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to... Kai Lan just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I... After that, I left. For the first time in my life, I ran. You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself about it. Lucky Cho's death just put you on the Serpent's wanted list. I'd really like to see Kai Lan's face if you become arena champion. Come on.
I want to hear what... This next fight should be fairly simple for you. I once more want to send you up... These are tougher than the students you faced before. Are you... Excellent.
We found him just like this.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
We can trust him. What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was followed...
She fights next. Replace the men slated for that match with our own. And ensure that their blades... Even the ancient magic of this place.
It will be done. What about Lucky Cho? There are hundreds of people here to see the new fighter. We can't carry the body out of here.
Then we don't. We must always use the resources.
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
Yeah! This is it!
I do not know who those men were. The fighters I picked for you to face were not guild men, and they certainly lack poison. The wards are useless against poison. That's a danger. Those men were Kylon's, not mine. I keep myself as far away from that end of things as I can. Just before you came up here, I received word from one of the guild men from outside the arena. They say, I believe they feel Kylon's actions were not appropriated to the situation. You shouldn't have to fear assassins again, not after that message. You are not hearing this from me, but tensions have risen between the Serpent and the Guild itself. He's making a bid for control, and some factions are quite upset. You may feel caught in the middle, but the weather sages say the eye of the storm is the safest place. We've had a request from the Imperial Army. They want one of our best to help them test out a small group of war machines known as golems. I've decided to put you up against them. I want you to prove that our folks are superior. Are you ready?
I really should have saved. Hopefully, I won't die. Hopefully. Okay, here we go.
The Imperial Army honors us with a most unique trial.
Stop!
I knew you could defeat those things. The Imperial Army's telling me they I say stick to traditional soldiers. I I want to hear that you're ready for... What? I rushed out notification of this match, and we've had the outcriers shouting themselves hoarse. I hear many noble... It's rare that the Silver Division rests balanced against a single victory on the scales of combat, you know. Will you face Soldier now? Excellent.
Can Silver Phoenix take the Silver Division? Iron Soldier will not fall easily!
Beacon time.
Soldier is a worthy opponent. I hope you understand how many warriors have tried to extrapolate him from the Silver Division Championship. Be proud. From here, your battles will be even harder. A test, if you will, to see if you stand a chance against the Ravager. Impress the crowd, and you will have your chance against the Ravager himself. I can promise you that. Surely this would... I know... Now, the Gold Division is the toughest series of fights in the Empire. Ultimately, you can think of it as a... Your first match will be a rare challenge. There is a style that was banned from the tournament combat 5 centuries ago. You will face the Phoenix Unity style. That is something best discovered for yourself. Suffice it to say that if you stand against it...
The Phoenix Unity is among the rarest of styles. No one person has defeated it. Yet.
Legends say that the Phoenix Unity style was banned from tournaments because it was unbeatable. But I've never put much stock in legends. That was exactly how I wanted your Gold Division matches to start. You need the people... I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you... I was going to do something different, but I've had a request from the Sung Brothers. They said that there's been an affluence of the fates and a... I'm not quite sure what that means, but if they want to face you, then I have to honor their request. Besides, defeating them is important. I require that any fighter who wishes to face the Ravager be able to defeat all three of the Sung Brothers. Then I know you won't be... Well, at least not before the gong stops ringing, at any rate. The brothers are... Excellent.
Speed, might, and magic will be needed to defeat these brothers three.
Three opponents at once, all of them exceptionally skilled. I thought no one could impass them, but you have. Defeating their combinated might has impressed the crowd immensely. You pull in... I want to give you a shot at the championship. I'm going to hold an event so huge that it will rock the reaches of the Empire. The Imperial Engagement. You will be one woman against a rushing... You must stand against them all, and when you do, you're...
Time to take you down a peg.
I think it's going to be a fun challenge. You might even survive if you pace yourself.
The concept is simple. If you can defeat your foe with exceptious alacrity, then you have a moment to collect yourself. If you tarry, then you will be facing all the champions you have dealt with already and more. The concept, if you can defeat...
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught! enters the fray. What is the greater foe, exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens? Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis. How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes? For this battle, Sung Bu enters alone. His speed is unmatched. The towering strength of Sung Bu crashes upon the ring. The master of mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation.
You have just emerged the victor from a multitudinous concretion of raw fighting talent. Amazing! The crowd loves you, and you have proven yourself enough in my eyes. No other fighter stands a chance against the Ravager. But you must think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be enough to save you. Your match could end in death. It almost happened when Sung Bu faced him alone, and he was the last opponent to tackle the... The Ravager grows more fierce with each fight, as if time were making him stronger. If you face him, we may not be able to end the match. You know, he's...
It is...
Excellent.
This fight will not happen. This fighter is not worthy of facing a true Imperial champion. The Ravager will not waste time with one so new to the ring. One must face the test of time to even challenge the Imperial champion. Good people, I do this for you. Would you have an unproven whelp as your champion? As the Empire's champion? Silence! You have spoken, and I have heard. Your will be done. I give you the Ravager!
If you have even the tiniest bit of sense, Whirlwind, you'll realize that you should thank me.
What have you done to my brother?
Your brother was a useful tool. After you cut him down while he defended me, I decided it would be too much bother to let him go. In the process, I saved you from charges of fratricide. And so the Ravager was born. The perfect, unquestioning enforcer of my will, and I owe it all to you, Whirlwind.
I should kill you here and now, but first...
You have done nothing. I still took your brother.
And I took him back and repaid the favor.
You will not be champion. This is my arena. I invoke the right of challenge. As an ex-champion, I will return and stake my claim upon this place. Tradition supports my right to this.
But the right of challenge hasn't been used in...
Very well. You need not accept the precedents and traditions that make this empire. Instead, accept that my... So, Stripling, what do you say?
No, you are not the current champion, Serpent. My brother, all you are, magician, is... Allow me to accept his challenge on your behalf, Master. I will not fail you, and I know my brother's spirit will be satisfied if I take this chance.
Never. I will not allow...
They do have the right, Serpent. You substituted the demon in place of one of your guild men. You set the precedent yourself.
Damn you all. Fine. I will fight the shaved bear. It will be a pleasure. Speak with Kui when...
This has all gone horribly wrong. I have had a dead retired ex-fighter in a mask for a champion all this time. Do you know how many rules and regulations that breaks? It's a mockery of the entire... But you can stop him. I need you to see this through to the end. I need that man's... I want to hear that. What? Your friend is ready to fight. When he was here before, he was always ready. Tell him to be careful. Kyla. Are you ready to... Excellent.
The Black Whirlwind returns to the ring to face the Serpent! Might meets magic!
Why, no, it's anticlimactic, but you did earn it. Congratulations, champion. I wish that I had another dozen fighters who could rise through the ranks with your electricity. I will not dishonor you with appearing to those who cannot match your skill. In time, someone will come along, but I suspect your equal will not be manifesting any time soon. Champion, it has been an honor to adjudicate and facilitate your rise. Should anyone appear to challenge you, I will let you know. But until then, rest.
It would be hard to find anyone in this city who does not recognize our new champion on this day. We have met before, but right now, I represent the guild. I want what you want. We had to address the issue of Kailan sooner or later. His open policy did not fit well with our philosophy of discretion. His power ran deep. He would have taken our organization even further down Gao the Greater's path had word of a new contestant not reached us. Every action benefits someone other than yourself. If you worry about whom, then you... Not speaking to me could aid them as easily. All waters flow to... There are those who think and those who do. The best know that there is a time and place for both, and that this city will eat the introspective alive. It is advice we all need. Indeed. Then you will be happy to know of the Guild's decision. We no longer want a stake in the proceedings in the arena. With Kailan and Gao the Greater gone, let us just say that cooler heads prevail. The current sentiment in the Guild is that the Lotus Assassins have become more trouble than our alliance with them is worth. Thus, we propose a truce. Your feud, or whatever it was, with Kailan died with him. The Guild will not trouble you or this place if you will not trouble us. I have a scroll for you that details a most ancient technique, once taught only to the Imperial Champion. Your perfect record in this place deserved a revival of tradition. In observing Kailan, I had no choice but to watch the fights of Silver Phoenix. It was the most enjoyable aspect of the assignment. Your skills are amazing. We will not speak of this again. Consider me nothing more than sweet poison Lin from this point on.
Okay, I went completely the wrong way there. So that is the Imperial Arena, apparently. Kind of an interesting quest line. Fights were kind of fun. So yeah, I guess I'm the Imperial Champion, whatever that means. Excuse me. Oh dear. Can we get out of this door? No. So I'm going to go and speak to that prefect guy. Once I've done that, I'm probably going to end the stream. And that'll be that for tonight. It gets me up to level 17. So, I mean, well, I may not get to level 17, but I should get close to it. I've only got 1,000 left, so I've gone from 15 to 16. I'd like to get to 17, and then move on to do the next chapter. Okay, so we're going to head out back to is it this way? I think it is. Yeah, there's the stairs. Okay, so we head back to the Imperial City, go and find that prefect guy, turn in the quest, hopefully get 1,000 points, end the stream. I'm enjoying this game, it's good fun, so yeah. It's quite a long game, quite long-winded, mainly because of all the bloody loading screens. If it wasn't for all those, it'd probably be quite quick. This game is also on PC. I'm playing the Xbox version. Where is that guy? Is that him there? Yeah, that's the guy. Oh, I don't care about his scholars. No,
I don't
shut
know.
up. Oh, I don't care. I did not want to talk to this guy at all.
Oh.
Okay.
There you are. He took you there? That's incredible. That's...
Ha! That doesn't prove a thing. Pieces of paper can...
I'm afraid you're quite mistaken, Chandlerling. This proves a great many things, including...
Let me see that. Well, this certainly looks interesting. And you, Chandler Ling, will come with me for sentencing. It will be quick and harsh, I suspect. This sort of thing will not be tolerated in the Empire.
It's all a lie.
Certainly not.
You don't know what you're doing. You're all making a very big mistake.
Thank you. Thank you for risking yourself to help me. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please ask. You are too kind. I have no real way to repay you. They're not here, of course. Come and find me in the Scholars' Garden, and I will...
The least he could have done is bought us some...
Okay. Almost 1,000, so how many more do we need? Oh my god, like 200 XP. And we've almost met the old open hand thing as well, which is cool, because that's what I wanted to do. I want to keep trying to do that. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow, like I said. Play some more Jade Empire. I hope, yeah, and we'll keep going with the game. See where the next bit takes us. So, thanks guys. Like, comment, subscribe.